Okay, I, I've had this channel for about a year or so now. I'm not even sure if I've actually put into full-on words in a post what this is overall for, as a channel, in terms of purpose. But for me, it's a combination of things. One is to, give my own unique perspective, as a Spoonie, which is to say, member of the community of people with disabilities, as someone who copes with, as best I can, with poverty, and maybe it's an overused word, as someone who considers myself more than anything an intellectual, who cares a great deal, to be able to discuss policies, discuss as well what's going on as it relates to my life and to the lives of many other people in terms of direct effects, and to some degree what me and what many other people are doing, what can do to help combat things that are going on. And it's to interact furtherly with people. My hands are kind of a mess. It doesn't show up very visually, in terms of the fact that right now I have not gotten the finger braces, and I don't wear my wrist braces all the time. But about a year or so ago, I got an ultrasound on them, and they said it's either carpal tunnel or advanced osteoarthritis. And considering that the electrical tests prove that I don't have carpal tunnel, that leaves the advanced arthritis in addition to the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and in addition to some spinal issues that I have in my neck area that kind of reach out in terms of control and sensation in my hands and wrists. So that's why I deal with things, even as a hardy activist, that I don't know how many people publicize. So I'm here to discuss things, and I'm here to try and help promote change and help, and to some degree, I guess, say, teach survival or help others survive as I do so myself. There are so many things going on, so many things going wrong, and yet I still see a good deal of hope. So, as we get through this, feel free to disagree. I don't really have a political label that I adhere to, aside from the concept of independent. I don't really like political labels. I've, at this point, been a member of 3, if not 4, political parties at this point. I've grown to love people in every single one of them, and I've grown to revile people in every single one of them. So, to me, it's... Goodbye. To me, it's not so much a concept of choosing sides, because I don't think that there's a side except for the two that are the oligarchs and the corporatists, as in mega corporations. I'm not talking about the corporations that have, 100 people, maybe 200 people tops in them. But I'm talking about the corporations that are more powerful than countries. Okay, and that's really what when I speak of corporatocracy or big corporations, that's what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the multinational corporate conglomerates. Therefore, it really is about people working together. And there are some political labels I used to cringe at. I'm giving over that myself. But at the same time, that's why I really do want a label-free environment, people to get beyond them. Both, Debbie of who has her channel called The Same Progressive, Tim Black, Art Bastard, and quite a few others have mentioned the concept of we need to get rid of the labels, we need to see beyond them, and I wholeheartedly agree. Again, I've seen people after I've worked with them a couple of days at or an organic farm, or they've seen me at the local community support agriculture project, and they hear at this point I was oh, you're a registered Republican, and it's like you need to stop, because again it's like me and this particular person agreed 98% in terms of all the issues of what we should be doing, especially in our daily lives. Our behavior patterns were really like 60-80% identical, but they were members of the Green Party. So, and same is true in terms of, libertarian folks. A lot of us, we gather at the same spots, we have the same interests, but our political labels are completely different, and that's why I'm so sick of the nonsense of, oh, you're a... It's like, no. You're a human being. I'm seeing you here because, or I'm interacting you here because we clearly agree about something. So let's get beyond there to other things, and let's work together to build, or at least, or possibly rebuild this world. Because again, there's so many things that are going on, so many things that are going wrong, but there's so few people at the top that we're fighting against. So there are, because of en masse, there were so many people that hate what's going on at the top, that we can win. Not going to be easy, but we can. Shalom.